Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to episode 2 of the Tyrannic War. I think we named this one Attack of the Bugs from memory, I can't remember. But this is the second one in the first trilogy of trilogies. So this is episode 2. If you haven't seen episode 1, I'll put a link below. Go and watch that. Or if you find the Tyrannic War playlist on the channel page, they'll be there. But this is episode 2 and it's Tyranids and Ultramarines. It's the Tyrannic War. So today we are doing Secure the Tunnels, which is the second one in the Tyrannic War campaign thing. We did this one last time. We're doing this one now. I'm not going to say what the result is from the first one until the end of this video, because if people haven't watched it, they might want to go back and watch it now. So I'm not going to spoil what happened there, but we're now going to secure the tunnels. So it's Dawn of War deployment again, and there's 6 objectives again. And we've got 1,000 points each, and we've got one objective in each of our deployment zones, and the other 2 are sort of just out of the deployment zones. It looks like that. And all the objectives are near sort of where tunnels could be. So there's little doorways here, and the doorways at the top of that, and then little doorways in the corners as well. So securing the tunnels. For some reason, the hive mind thinks that securing these tunnels might be of benefit later on in the war. Don't know why. I'm not the hive mind. But yeah, there might be some reason behind it. So there's objectives scattered across like that. There's ruins, which will of course be obscuring and line of sight blocking. They do have windows though, so you can shoot in and out. But if you're behind them, you can't get shot at, and to shoot out of them, you'll have to be holed within them. And then there's Dwayne Johnson, the rock here you can hide behind. There's another rock over there. These will be treated as ruins as well, so line of sight blocking. But if you want to scale up them, you can do. And then these are craters. They'll just give infantry benefits of cover, not things like monsters or dreadnoughts, because I mean it's not really very tall, is it? But yeah, so that's all the train and the mission and things. Oh, mission! I didn't actually mention what we're doing. So essentially, we need to locate entrances to the tunnels, which are where these objective markers are. So if we control an objective marker at the end of the battle round, or start of the battle round, start of each battle round from second battle round onwards. Both of us will roll dice for objectives we control and see if we find an entrance. If we locate an entrance, I'll chuck a token on it so we remember. And then we get primaries at the end of the battle round. So going second, again, could be useful. And then we get points for holding 1. We get more points if we hold more. And then we also get more points if we hold 1 with a tunnel. And more points if we hold more with tunnels than your opponent. So holding lots of objectives, preferably the ones that have tunnels on them, will get you the points. There are no secondaries, but we will have our own secret agendas, which we will mention before the game, I guess. And then the victor will get one of their units can be marked for greatness as long as it finishes the game next to a objective with a tunnel. So yeah, so you can, if you win, you can get one of your units upgraded a bit quicker. Got to run around, locating entrances, controlling the objectives, and ultimately kill each other. Because it's Warhammer 40k. So that's the mission and things. And of course, it's the Tyrannic War. So of course, Sir Paul of Ultramar is here again.
Hello again.
With your Ultramarines again, because it's the Tyrannic War.
Exactly.
But yes, you're on Instagram as Paul Primetime. I'll put a link below, because you do lovely paint jobs.
Oh, thank you very much.
And let's take a look at your army.
Indeed.
So here we have 1,000 points of Ultramarines. I'm assuming it's 1,000 points on the nose. Yes.
Oh, it's 995.
Oh,
Wasteful.
wasted 5 points, Paul. And as mentioned in the previous episode, you're running Gladius, because I'm running the Invasion Fleet. We're keeping things nice and simple with the OG detachments. And do you want to run through your list today and what you have? It looks the same as the last one.
It is exactly the same, yes. But yeah, just to run it through. So I have Lieutenant Titus, due for forthcoming Space Marine 2 thing.
Yes.
Just running as a normal lieutenant, but he's got a heavy bolt pistol, and although he's modelled with a chainsword, he's going to have a mastercrafted power sword.
Yeah, it's a power chainsword.
Yes.
Yeah, it's his own personal chainsword, which is amazing if you've played Space Marine 2. It's a really, really good chainsword.
I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, well, Space Marine 1, you must have played that.
I played that many years ago,
Yeah.
yes. But he's tagging along with 6 Blade Guard, who are being accompanied by an Ancient. So once per game, I believe he gives them an extra attack.
Something like that, yeah. And does he give him extra OC as well or something? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
But yeah, he helps the Blade Guard out a bit. And speaking of the Blade Guard, they had a really bad battle scar last game.
They did.
They died horribly. They had deep scars, which essentially meant that every time I hit them, I have lethal hits.
Yes.
So you paid a requisition point to get rid of that.
Yeah, that was spent almost before the game had even finished. It was just
you were getting rid of that. So they've seen the apothecary. They're fine now.
Yep. And Titus also because he's just a normal lieutenant.
Yes.
He has the honor vehement enhancement, I believe it was.
Yes, for more strength and attacks and things, and even more strength and attacks if you're in the assault doctrine.
Yes,
that one.
Indeed.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
And then over here I have a set of 6 aggressors with bolts, bullets, and rocket launchers.
Yes.
They're tagging along with an apothecary who naturally has the fire discipline.
Of course.
To make them hopefully a little bit more killy. Certainly a lot more killy than they were last time.
Yeah, so he gives them lethal hits, and then the enhancement gives them sustained hits as well from ranged attacks.
Yes.
And you'll have many, many ranged attacks. And then if you're in Devastated Doctrine, critical hits and fires. So that's really, really nice, really nasty. Mm-hmm. And he's obviously been busy helping out the Blade Guard to get rid of their battle scars.
Exactly.
Yeah, cool. Okay, what else you got?
In the middle here, I have a set of 5 scouts. These ones have earned their paint from the last game.
Yeah. Did they really earn it, though?
Not really.
But yeah, 5 scouts. Okay.
So so kind of similar loadout. So they have a sergeant has a chainsword, got a sniper rifle, heavy bolter, and 2 shotguns.
2 shotguns, because shotguns are cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can go up and down and do things. What else you got?
And I just have a squad of 5 intercessors. One of them has a rocket launcher. Sergeant has, well, I think technically he has a power fist, but
that's fine. It's a really good chainsaw.
Yeah.
Your chainsaws are better than the average chainsaw. Yeah,
they're Astartes chainsaws.
Exactly. So we've got some intercessors there.
And then have a set of jump pack assault intercessors. Again, chainswords. 2. One of the Marines have a plasma pistol, and then the sergeant has a plasma pistol and a power fist.
Yeah. So they're going to be jumping around doing things.
Yeah. And then right at the back, I have a ballistic dreadnought. Obviously standard loadout, but he also has, where he did so well in the last game, he has, is it mastercrafted artificer armor?
Mastercrafted armor. He got lots of experience last game. He did quite well when he survived. And because he survived, he's got better armor.
Yes.
Which gives you +1 to your saving throws. Or something that has a 2-up save.
Yeah.
So if you stick him in cover and also give him armor of contempt, it's going to take a lot of AP to knock you off a 2-up save.
That's very good.
So it's going to be an unkillable ballista dreadnought.
Yes.
Brilliant, lovely. Okay, so yeah, that's everything, I guess. Cool. Ultramarines.
That's cool.
Right, and here is a bit of High Fleet Kaiju. I've changed my list a little bit because we both spent RP at the end of the game to increase our, what's it called, roster limit, supply limit, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But you've kept your list the same. However, you do have other units in your roster.
I have toys to come on at another time.
Yes. Whereas I've added things and I've actually changed my list a bit because I wasn't happy. So I've still got Pinky and the Brain. The Brain is the Warlord. He is the Neuro Tyrant with his little brain things. He's now going to be joining some Zone Ropes this time. He was with Neuro Gaunts last time, and they're just rubbish. Yeah. So put in some Zone Ropes because he gives his unit +1 a hit and possibly +1 a wound. So I think that's more useful in Zone Ropes than it is little Neuro Gaunts. So let's do that. So that's a slight change there. Pinky is still with his Denim Thieves, aka Broodlord Gene Stealers. He has Shadow Stalker as an upgrade because he got lots of experience last game running around doing all sorts of fun things. So that essentially means him and his unit have stealth. So I've got Gene Stealers that are -1 to shoot at because that just sounds brilliant. And then the Gene Stealers did quite well last game as well. And they got an upgrade, only the Swift Survival or something. So they get +1 to their advance and +1 to their charge rolls. They can't advance and charge because I'm running Invasion Fleet. But if I need to advance, it just means they get a bit quicker. So they're going to be quicker than they were before and more difficult to kill than before. And they were quite killy last time, so, yeah. So they should hopefully do quite well. I've got 10 little bugs, 10 termagants. That's a new unit because my other unit was 20 bugs. I've got just a unit of 10 this time. I've still got the Barbara Gaunts. They're useful, I guess, at slowing things down. Victor the Lictor has returned. He's good at killing things. I think he killed a character last time as well. So he's got some experience, but not an upgrade just yet. And I've got the Screamer Killer and the X-Crin, so Big X, and I've completely forgotten his name. Bandit, that's his name. Last time I had Smokey in the Bandit, because I had Smokey the what was the name of that monster? The one that gives Fiona pains. I've completely forgotten now. It's a Psychophage. I had a Psychophage, but I've got rid of him, but I've still got Bandit. He's quite cool and fun. And then I've got the Three Stooges, the Hive Guard, because they're pretty rubbish. So I've called them the Three Stooges. But they're cheap. If they get lots of experience, I might be able to make Hive Guard great again. Who knows?
Are they going to wear red hats?
Are they going to wear red hats? Yes, and drink beer, and yeah. Three Stooges at the back with their impaler cannons. They won't kill much, but they're quite tough, and they can sit on the home objective and maybe locate a tunnel entrance. Who knows? Maybe. And guard it, because they're Hive Guard. So, yeah, Hive Guard. So that's my list. Invasion Fleet, mentioned that. We all know what Tyranids and Space Marines do by now. If you don't know, we did explain it at the start of the first game. I'm not going to run through it every game because it gets a bit repetitive. So that's that. So now we have to roll for deployment and things and come back with our agendas. So we'll come back after deployment and things, I guess, just to make it easier and shorter. Okay, we did the deployment roll-off and things, and I won that, and I decided to defend.
Yeah.
So I picked that side. So I'm not going to get a better camera angle, but it's fine. I did it to confuse everyone. The psychic warfare of the Tyranids has begun. It's going to confuse Paul because he's going to be standing on this side of the board.
Doesn't very much to confuse me.
The Codex, Codex compliant chat is wondering what on earth's going on. That's not written in the Codex. We're supposed to be over there. But anyway, so we've done the deployment. Tyranids over there, Ultramarines down here, and we'll very quickly go through the agendas as well. We've decided those. So the Tyranids are going to try and swarm the planet again. It worked quite well for me last time. It's essentially I need, at the end of the game, to have more things in each table quarter to get. And then if I have more things in that table quarter, one of the units in that table quarter gets more XP. So I just need to have things spread out at the end of the game, basically. And then Headhunters works really well against your list because you've got lots of characters. Essentially, if I kill your characters, I get lots of XP.
I got 3.
There's 2 there, there's 1 over there, and they're kind of in units I want to kill anyway, so that's fine. So that's what I'm going with. And then Paul, you're going for
Cleanse Infestation.
Yeah,
It's essentially like cleanse.
Essentially, got to go and do an action on the objectives.
Yeah.
And it just says if you're eligible to shoot. And we're not using the Leviathan mission deck. What's it called now? Tyrannix mission deck, where it says you can't advance and do actions. It's not an action. It's just if you're eligible to shoot, you can do it. So you can advance, and if you've got assault weapons, do it, basically. Yeah. That's what we're saying anyway. And then the other one you're going with is monstrous targets. Kill my monsters. I've got 3. I've got an X-Crin, Big X, I've got the Bandit, the Screamer Killer, and I've got the Brain, who's also a monster. Yeah. So they're kind of things you want to kill anyway, to be fair. And then you get more XP. You get 4 XP. Oh no, that's if it's Titanic. You get 2 XP for the model that kills it, basically. So, yeah, it could be someone in the unit or a character, or your ballistas is probably going to get loads of XP.
Yeah, probably.
You're quite good at killing monsters. So that's the secret agendas. First, the deployment and things. Do you want to run through your deployment first, Paul, on what you've done? Because you're on this side.
Yeah. So, got my scouts up here. So, depending on who goes first, they can either drop back onto the objective or they can push forward, try and screen you out over there.
Okay.
Got my ballistas here, so he's kind of ideally in a bit of a target which I'm on, so he can shoot up there. You can shuffle over a little bit if needs be. Come there if you decide to move your X-Crin or Gene Stealers around. Yeah. Equally, he could shuffle around and go for these boys if you wanted to.
Yeah, so he's in a good position both for your targets of opportunity and also he's quite well hidden there at the moment as well.
Yeah, and to be fair, also with his enhancement, I don't really need to worry too much about cover because it'll take quite a lot to.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, most of my things are AP3, so that's essentially AP2 already because of his enhancement. And if you stack cover and an armor of contempt on that, you're having 2 up saves.
Yeah. So hopefully things should
be okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I've got my aggressors here, so again, they can kind of go either direction depending on which way you come.
But they can only go one direction.
Well, yeah,
like the band.
Yeah, I've got Harry Styles and all the other people in there.
Maybe you should call your apothecary Harry Styles. Yeah? No? Okay. All right. What have you got over here?
Got my intercessors here. They've been strung out, so they're essentially claiming both objectives here.
Yeah.
So they should hopefully be sticking in a few moments.
And they've got sticky objectives. So there's nothing in the sticky objective rule which means you can't sticky more than one objective.
No.
It just says if you're arranging an objective marker and they control it,
Yep.
it remains under your control. So, because we've got lots of objectives and they're fairly close together on this map, you're able to actually sticky 2 of them. So,
Indeed.
yeah.
And then lastly, I have my Blade Guard, led by Titus over here. Again, they want revenge on the GCs.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to have GCs versus Blade Guard round 2.
Yes.
So GCs on this flank. Because you put your Blade Guard there, so I thought, why not? Let's do that again. It worked well last time. And I've got Victor the Lictor here. He's an infiltrating lone operative person, so he can be a nuisance. Big X is here. If you move your Dreadnought forward, you might be able to see him, but he's getting cover at least where he is, and he can shoot that way or that way. So we're both sort of positioning our big things down firing lines. Yeah. And then on the home objective, I've got my Hive Guard. They're going to guard my home objective because they're Hive Guard. Barbara Gaunts and the Screamer Killer Bandit are here to push. They can push into the ruin and shoot things. Sit on the objective. He can run around there and murder scouts. And I put the brain and the other brains over here, so they don't get shot up by the Dreadnought, but also so they can sort of float this way and go that way. And then I've got my unit of Termagants in Strategic Reserve. Because I've got Swarm the Planet, I need things alive at the end of the game in different table quarters. Having a unit I can just pop on somewhere might be useful. And you've got your Assault Intercessors with jump packs in Deep Strike because they've got jump packs.
Exactly.
So that's that. So now we just need to roll to see who goes first and we can get this show on the road. So after you, Sir Paul, you are the guest. You deserve, what's that, 2?
Oh dear.
Oh, sorry, I could roll a 1. I didn't roll a 1.
No.
So I'm going first. So we'll do our scout moves and things and be back. But yeah, we score at the end of the battle rounds though. So maybe going second's better?
That
Maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe. Alright, Tyranids turn 1 command movement phase. I'm going for the sustained hits against your infantry pool with my invasion fleet detachment thing because you've only got 1 vehicle, so it's not really worth getting lethal hits against that. And it's almost unkillable. It has mastercrafted armour. I don't think I even killed it last game. But anyway, GCs ran forward with their scout move. Your scouts ran back behind the rocks there because they're clever. And then not really much happened in my turn. I pinged out some synapse onto the Screamer Killer and the Barbara Gaunts. And then did basically a lot of advancing, really. GCs just shuffled up behind the rock here with Victor the Lictor. It would have been like a 10-inch charge against the Blade Guard if I wanted to go for them, which I could have re-rolled because of the Broodlord's enhancement, perfectly adapted. But no, I'll wait for you to come closer. Because if they don't come closer, they're just going to get shot by the X-Screen turn after turn after turn. So you're going to want to do something with them at some point, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully. The X-Screen moves on to that objective, so he's not getting heavy anymore, but it now means your ballistas can't get a line of sight on him.
No. So
he should be safe for a turn. Hopefully kill a few Blade Guard. Let's see what happens there. Hive Guard stayed still. Their guns are heavy, but they're indirect, so they're still going to be hit on 4s, but they can shoot some scouts. Barbicorn, Screamer Killer, and Zonefrex all advanced. So they've advanced behind the ruin here, so they can't get shot at. Likewise with the brains behind the rocks here. Screamer Killer, if you position your Dreadnought and aggressors, can probably get some shots off at aim. But with a 2-up save and covering the way, and I can give him a feel no pain, should hopefully, maybe survive.
Probably.
So we'll have to wait and see. And if you come out to deal with him, that means you've exposed some of your units to get shot at back by the Zonefrex. So, anyway, yeah, not much going on this turn. But I'll just start with some Hive Guard. Shooting some scouts.
I will armour of contempt now.
There's no point because I'm only AP 1, you'll be getting cover because it's indirect. So it'll be AP nothing.
Yeah, but even there, their normal save's 4 up anyway.
Oh, is it? So then you'd get a 3-up. Yeah. Oh, so you are, okay. So you're armour contempt then.
There's no point putting on the Blade Guard when you have actually shoot them. Because they got 4 people anyway.
Yeah, then cover. So it'd be 2. Yeah, it's only 3 up, 4 up. So you're doing armour contempt on the scouts, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Try and keep them alive. Right, so they're going to hit on 4s. But 6s will be sustained because they're infantry. So I get 1 extra back in. They're strength 5, so winning on 3s. But yeah, these will be 3-up saves now because of your armour contempt and cover and things. So 5 3-ups. Wouldn't it be hilarious if you failed all 5 of these, Paul?
No.
Well, they've got 2 wounds now, though, haven't
They've
they?
got 2 wounds.
Yeah, so we're all right anyway. Yeah. I've killed 1.5 scouts. Okay. It was the only real target for them to shoot at, so they shot at it. So that's that. And then I'll have an Excrement shooting some Blade Guard, which would be D6 plus 3, but plus an extra 1 because of Blast. So D6 plus 4 shots for 6 shots. Oh, do I CP that? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to CP that, Paul. I don't like 2 plus 4 shots. I want more plus 4. I want... Oh. Oh, dear. Right, well, I'm hitting on 3s, and 6s explode. Oh dear. But I'm only on 2s. And that's 3. 4 plus invulnerable saves needed, or death, because it's 3 damage each. So I've killed 2 of them. Okay, fine. It would have been nice to get more shots off, but that'll do. And then that'll be the end of my turn, Paul. To be honest, yeah. Nothing much going on. The Tyranids are just preparing for the assault to secure these tunnels. We'll come back after the Ultramarines turn 1 Commander movement phase. Alright, Ultramarines turn 1 Commander movement phase. You oath of momented the Screamer Killer.
Yeah.
Because he was literally the only real target you can actually do any damage to this turn.
Yes.
And then you've gone into the Devastator Doctrine, so all your things can advance and shoot. Mm-hmm. Which not only helps with actions and things, it also just means your aggressors are super pumped up because of your fire discipline enhancement thing. Yes. So you'll be getting lethal and sustained hits on 5s with them now, with those billion shots. So they've ran around there like that. Your ballistics have come around the corner as well. So essentially you're lining up shots into the Screamer Killer.
Yeah. Your
scouts have ran back into the ruin, but still on the objective.
Mm-hmm.
And then over here, your intercessors have formed a line in front of your Blade Guard, which have retreated away from the Excrements' line of sight, basically.
So it's more of a tactical manoeuvre than a retreat.
Well, tactical retreat is a thing, but you can call it a tactical manoeuvre if that's how it's written in the Codex Astartes. Yeah, and then I guess you've got to choose which objective you want to cleanse with your units. Because obviously the intercessors could cleanse this one. Yeah. Or the scouts could cleanse that one, and then one of those units would get some XP, which would be nice.
So I'm going to use it for this one, simply because...
They might not be there for very long.
So I'd rather do that one now. I can always work my way around the others at another point.
Yeah, because the home field one you should be able to do later on. You've also stickied both of those because your intercessors and the scouts can always do that one later on, I guess, and you've got jumpy dudes who can come in. Yeah. So, that's your command and movement phase and things. I guess we'll go straight into the shooting, Paul. Where are you going to start?
So I was to start with my aggressors.
Okay, and what are they shooting at?
I wonder. The Screamer Killer.
But the Screamer Killer called Bandit?
Yes.
And you can only see his rear. So are you shooting the ass of Bandit? Alright, well, considering it's going to be a billion shots from them and then the ballistas afterwards, I will be spending a CP on the Feel No Pain from the Screamer Killer, because he's going to need it.
Also paying a CP for Storm of Fire, I think it's called. Ignore cover.
And an extra AP.
Yeah, and also, because I'm in Devastator.
AP. So all these shots from the aggressors are now going to be AP2, because their rule is they're shooting everything to get an extra AP. Yeah. And then you're ignoring cover and getting extra AP from your strats. These going to be a lot of shots at AP2 ignoring cover. Yes. With lots of lethal and sustained hits.
It's really good, isn't it?
It's amazing. It almost sounds like it might work.
Well, let's hope so.
Yes. Okay. Well, many shots then, Paul.
I'll take some.
Hit on 3s.
Rerolling anything that isn't a 5.
Or a 6. Because you're looking for all the lethals and sustained as possible. Because obviously we'll be wounding on 6s, you see. So you keep those ones for a rainy day. Not that many, but for a moment you can re-roll. So, let's shove all those out the way and then add that number of dice back in the pool, basically. So you got
2, 4, 6, 8 equals.
There's 8 so far. Okay, 8 wounds so far, and then just use those 8 dice if you like.
Well, that hits anyway, don't they?
Yeah. So they need to wound.
So you say wounding on 6s?
Wounding on 6s, and they're twin linked though, aren't they?
Yes.
So, maybe a fair number. Fire discipline on aggressors is a thing. So that's
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
12 in total. It's not bad, is it? 4, 8, 12, and these are going to be 4-up saves because of AP2 and ignoring cover. So 4 ups. So I'll make about half. Exactly half. And then I've got 5 up, feel no pains from my adaptive doodah stratagem, which didn't really help much. So I've taken 5 wounds. So I'm a bit poorly so far. Okay.
And then 66 shots on the rocket launcher.
Yes. For some. Right, many shots. I've got 5 wounds remaining. Let's see if they can do it by themselves. Hitting on 3s again.
Yeah.
Are you going to pick up everything that's not a 5 or 6 again?
Yes. Why would I not?
Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it? It's the right move. .co.uk. Got a few misses, but you've got lots of lethal and sustains this time. So how many do you need to add back in there?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 this time.
11. Oh my god.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Plus those ones, but these are only on 6s, no twin
No
links.
twin links.
So you got an extra 3. So it's 14 in total. It's better than the bolters. And these are AP, well, AP2 long cover as well, aren't they? So 4 ups again. Okay, so past those ones. And then 5 up, feel no pains. Come on, make some. Oh, I did make some this time. I have 1 wound remaining, Paul. The apothecary got a gun as well, though, right?
He does have a gun.
So let's see if he can finish it off by himself. Then your blisters will have nothing to shoot at.
So 1 shot on with the Absolver.
Oh. Did you want to reroll it? Look for a 5 or 6? Because you'll be winning on a 6.
Yeah.
No, but he still hit, and then it'll wound on a... Not that.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, can the blisters finish the Screamer Killer off that's on 1 wound?
Yes.
Should we find out?
Let's find out. So,
Okay, what are you doing first?
last hand.
Okay, cool.
So hit and freeze, rewind.
Yeah, go for a moment. So 2 hits, and then you'll be winning on freeze. Both wound, AP3, but I'm getting cover from him at least, so 2 4-up saves. I mean, I haven't got any more CP, so it's irrelevant. Oh, although damage is a thing, I do feel no pain, so D6 plus 1 damage. 4. If I roll 4 5-ups, I live. But you'll still have your rockets and your Stormbolt there. Yeah. I gave it a good go, but no, he does fall. Oh dear. And that means the blisters, of course, gets the XP for monstrous whatever it was. He doesn't explode. He gets las cannoned through the rear and out his head. Lovely, great shot. All right, and with the noise of the Screamer Killer screaming in death, that's essentially the end of the Ultramarines' turn. So the Blisters gets the XP for monstrous targets. He's very happy with that. Aggressors probably not so happy because they almost did it themselves. Almost. And then the Intercessors have successfully cleansed this objective for an extra couple of experience points as well. So that's good. We're keeping notes of these things. And then at the end of the turn, we both get 5 points because we both have at least 1 objective, but neither of us have more because we both have 3 each. And then there are no entrances located yet, so that's that. So it's 5 points each as we go into Tyranids turn 2. Okay, Tyranids turn 2. So yeah, it's 5 points each. And at the start of the second battle round, we rolled a dice for every objective because they're all controlled.
Yeah.
And we only found one of them to be an entrance, and it's the one back there, which is handy. So Victor the Lictor has ran back there to hold the objective that has the entrance. He's a lone operative. I don't think there's any way you can move and get within 12 inches to shoot him.
No.
So at the end of the second battle round, I think it's safe to say I'll be getting lots of primary points for having an entrance and having more entrances than you. So that's Victor the Lictor's job. He's doing that. I ummed and ahed about throwing some geniuses at you, and in the end I thought, screw it. So they're going around here to murder the Intercessors. It's like a 5-inch charge, which is a 4-inch charge because the genius is +1 to charge, and I can always reroll it with the Broodlords perfectly adapted, so they should get in, unless I roll less than a
Twice.
4 twice in a row on 2 dice. And if I fail that, then yeah, bad things will happen. I know if I kill your Intercessors, I've got Blade Guard jumping on them, but fine, because at the start of the fight sprays, the Broodlord can make you hit on 4s instead of 3s. So I might survive. And they've all got invulnerable saves, so you never know. Yeah, he's run back here. The Exocrines ran off of that objective onto this objective to shoot some aggressors. And you squad tactically manoeuvred them.
I did.
Once my Barbrigons ran in here to try and hide them a bit more from Zoanthropes and things, I guess. So they moved 3 inches further that way. Zoanthropes then had to come a bit further around the rock to shoot you, which is annoying because then there's las cannons facing them. Yes. I was hoping I could just sort of shuffle out and still be hidden from the ballistas, but no, you moved. So I don't think it's going to help your aggressors stay alive, but it'll help you shoot the Zoanthropes back better. So that's the thing. So that's what's happened there. The Termagants haven't come on. I'll save them for later. And I'm going to start the shooting phase with the Hive Guard shooting. Oh, no, I'll save them for later. Let's start the Exocrine shooting some aggressors. And you haven't got any CP, have you?
No, I used it for my review.
So it's going to be D6 plus 3, but D6 plus 4 because of blast. Let's see if I can roll more than a 1 this time.
Done.
It's more than a 1 this time. So that's an extra 4 to make the 5 and an extra 4 for blast. I did move though, so I'm only hitting on 3s instead of 2s because I'm not getting heavy. But 6s all explode because sustained infantry. That's not bad, is it? Strength 10 Exocrines now, but Gravis is toughness 6, aren't they, Paul?
Yes.
So I'm still only winning on 3s. But that's not bad. At AP 3, but there is cover. So that is 6, 5 up saves, or death. Death sounds lovely about now.
It's death.
That's 5 of them gone. Oh, that's what you get for killing a Screamer Killer. Right, splat! A bunch of aggressors dead. They saw the Zoanthropes and the Barbrigons coming and tried to get out of the way of them. And they failed to realise there's a big Exocrine down there. Shot them in the side as they ran off. I'm going to shoot the Barbrigons into them as well now, which might not do much, but they've got nothing else really to shoot at. They could shoot the scouts, but no. So 5 D6 shots, because there's D6 each, and there's 5 of them. So, not bad. Right, some shots hitting on 4s, because they moved, so they're not getting heavy. I can reroll the 1s, because the Exocrine shot you first. That's what the Exocrine does. Didn't really help, though. But that's a good array of hits. And, Paul, there's lots of 6s, isn't there? They're all sustained.
That's annoying.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god! I think more times than I had shots with Barbrigons. They're only strength 5 though, and Gravis is higher. So 5's to wound. And there's no AP and they're only 1 damage. But if I'm lucky, I might be able to plink the last aggressor away. Because that is 6 free up saves for you. Yeah, get these out of the way for you. Right, 6 free up saves. It's just 2 wounds off a minute, so he's got up wound left. So he survives. Yeah, okay, but he's badly wounded. But there is an apothecary. Although that apothecary does nothing for healing because he's the lethal hit guy. Yeah. He's the apothecary who acts like a lieutenant instead of an apothecary. Yeah, it's weird. But okay, that's them. Now the question is, do I shoot the Hive Guard at them to finish him off, or do I go for the scouts? No, I've got an idea. Yes, I've got an idea. Hang on, lads. Right, I'll save the Hive Guard for a minute. I've got some brains, and I want to use them. The Neurotyrant, he's in psychic scream range and line of sight of these chaps because the apothecary is still sticking his head out, you see. So I'm going to psychically scream at him and kill the aggressor next to him. It might even kill him as well. And then the Zoanthropes are going to do their focused warp blast thing, aka las cannons, at the ballistas. So psychic scream first for 2d6 auto hits for an 8. That's not bad. That's okay. But this is strength 5, so I'm winning on 5s. But that's a few 5s. That's 3. And these are AP1 ignoring cover. So 3 4-ups, and they're 2 damage each.
4 ups,
yeah. So I've killed the aggressor and took 2 off your apothecary, who's got 3 left. I think they have 5, don't they?
I think so.
Yeah. Yep, so that's some XP for my Neurotyrant there, killing a unit of the aggressors. The Zoanthropes now into the ballistas. Lance cannons, which hit on 2s because the Neurotyrant, and they get lethal hits on 6s as well. No lethals, but they've all hit at least because the Neurotyrant's +1 hit. And then when you're on 3s, strength 12, so it's 2 at AP 3, but you're getting cover and you have mastercrafted armour, so 2 free-up saves. Oh, one snuck through. Found a hole in that mastercrafted armour of his. D6 +1. Oh, do I CP that? Because I'm getting a reroll charge anyway. So if I'm going to do it, I'll do it for that, right? Yeah. 4 damage. That's a bit better. So he's got 8 remaining. Okay, that's not too bad. And then I've got a choice now with a Hive Guard. Do I try and finish off Mr. Apothecary Man? And the Hive Guard get headhunters for killing a character?
That works out.
Or do I just shoot some scouts?
Well, it'd be more beneficial.
I say shoot the Apothecary. Yeah. Because I want them to level up as quickly as possible because I want to make Hive Guard great again. All right? I'm campaigning to the Hive Guard. The Hive Mind, to allow me to make Hive Guard great again. So let's shoot some Hive Guard at an Apothecary. He's going to hit on 4s, and him and the aggressors were targeted by the X-Pin, so I can reroll 1s. And 6s will be sustained. I've got some 1s and some 6s. So 3 6s? 3 6s. Hit you that many times. He's toughness 6 though, so 5s to wound. Oh, that might do it. 5 AP1, but you're getting cover because it's indirect. So 5 free ups, and you've got 3 wounds remaining. Oh! Only 1 sneaks through, so he's on 2 now. I think that was worth a go there.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, I guess it's all down to a 4-inch rerollable charge now as the Intercessors. What could possibly go wrong? Here we go. No, they're in. Yep, I've made the charge and I've piled in. I'm able to get them all to fight because Broodlords have big bases and he's touching one, so I just get base to base of the Broodlord. It's lovely. So I'm going to start with the Broodlord. He's going to hit on 2s. You can reroll 1s because Gene Stealers and 6s will explode. Luckily I can reroll those 1s, you see. That's good, isn't it?
That is good.
Yeah. So but I get a sustained. So that's lovely. He's strength 7 now because of Synapse. But 3s to wound. But he is twin linked and they're just devastating straight off the bat. So that's 2 dead already. And these are 5 at AP 2 damage. 4, sorry. At AP 2 damage. So 4 5-ups. And he's wiped the entire unit by himself. I guess he'll get the XP. And then I'll consolidate and chuck more on the objective. But yeah, that was good. They lasted really long then, didn't they? That was lovely. Right. Let's consolidate and then make note of the kills and things, and then be back for Ultramarines turn 2. Right, Ultramarines turn 2. We've got CPs and things. You haven't done any doctrines or anything? You're keeping those in your pocket for now?
I've put myself into Assault Doctrine.
Oh, you've put yourself into Assault Doctrine, have you? Oh, I know why.
Yes.
Because you're thinking of one of the chapter or something.
Yeah.
Then what do? You pick the scouts up at the end of my turn, so they're in reserves.
Yep.
Pothry passes Battle Shock. He's just crawled back into that ruin with his reduced movement, and he's going to cleanse that one, you said, for your cleanse agenda secondary thing.
Yeah.
This is staying still. He's going to shoot some brains. And then over here, Paul, you seem to not like the geniuses. You made them your Oath of Moment target.
Yes. I want revenge.
So what's the plan here then?
So where you go and shuffle it up, so they're obviously going to charge in. And then obviously jump packs come down. They're going to offer some tactical support.
Tactical support, is it?
That's
okay.
exactly what it is. I'm not saying that they can't do it, but
redundancy.
Yeah.
There's a few extra guns as well. You've got plasma pistols and bolt pistols and things.
Exactly.
So
they can probably pop some shots off and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. We had a little joke off camera. You putting them down here means they can't get overwatched by the Neurotyrants.
Yes.
If you've seen episode 1, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, go watch it. It's funny. So that's your movement and things. Shooting phase, Paul. It's going to be fairly quick, I guess. It's just him and some pistols, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So let's just
start with the blisters first.
Into the brains.
They're full strength, aren't they? So
he gets his rerolls. Yeah.
So last cannon.
Yeah.
Freeze.
Rerolling because blisters. Both hit. You're going to move on to 2s. 2 wounds. 2 4 invulnerable saves because it's zone throats. 1 goes through. D6 plus 1. 2 damage. 1 is on a wound pool. Unless you want to CP that and try and nuke a zone throat.
I'm good. Thanks.
No, you good?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And then missile launchers.
Well, 1's on a wound. Did you want to do your storm bolts first?
Oh, yeah, I'll do this one once. I said that in my last one, man.
Yeah, two shots because you're not in rapid fire range. Reroll that because blisters. 2 hits, winning on 5s, but twin link out of his nipples. You don't need the twin link nipples. 4 ups. So that then kills the one that's on a wound. See, there we go. And then you can have your 2 crack rockets. Which both hit. And these are 10, so they'll still wound on a 2. Toughness 5. So it's up wound. 4 pin vault. Which I make. So you killed Zermthrope. The other ones enjoyed the crack. I like a bit of crack.
I'm good with that.
Right, pistols and things.
Yeah, so I start with a blade gun.
And let's not forget I'm stealth because of my Brutal's experience thing, whatever it's called. Shadow Hunters or something. Shadow Stalker thing. They got stealth.
Yeah, did that.
That thing. So what you start
So I
with?
start with a blade guard. So I've got 3 heavy bolt pistols, and then the sergeant has a bolt plate pistol.
Okay, so
plasma pistol, sorry.
whatever it is. What do you want to start with?
I start with the bolt pistols.
Okay.
So 10 on 4s then, I'm guessing.
Yes, but you got both. There we go. All hit. All 6s. On toughness 4.
2 on 4, so 4s.
Yeah.
2.
2. 2 5 ups because Gene Stealer's. Oh no, Gene Stealer's dead. I'll try and make your charge for your jumpy dudes a bit longer.
And then plasma.
You going to supercharge?
So 2 wounds each.
2 wins each, yeah. Yeah?
Yeah, I might.
Okay. So hit on a 4. Hits, and it'll win on a 2. And it's a 5 with invulnerable save. Which I don't make, so you've nuked another one. Hazardous check. What else you got? Does the Ancient have any guns or not? Or does he literally just walk around?
He's just walking around with a big stick.
Walking around with a big stick.
He's got a pistol. He's got a heavy bolt pistol.
Well, he's got heavy bolts as well. Bing bong, that was a doorbell. Yeah, so what were you
I
doing?
think I rolled a 1 to hit. So I'll re-roll it because it's point off.
Yep, reroll for a moment. Still misses. Okay, and then Titus has got a gun?
Yeah.
So what's he got?
He has a heavy bolt pistol, yeah.
Okay,
So
but
he hits on 2 normally, so he'll be hitting on
it'll be
3.
freeze now, yeah. It's over for a moment. 3 hits, and we're on a 4. No, okay. So between them, they've killed 2 geniuses, and then you've got your assault units. So I said jumpy dudes.
Yeah. So there's.
You got 2 plasmas there.
Yeah, so 3.
Did you want to supercharge them both?
Well, I'll do the bolt pistols first.
You sure? I've got 2 wounds.
Okay.
2 damage, 2 wounds.
Yeah, do the.
Plasma pistols first. Supercharge, go on. Do it. Do it.
No. No, so I want them. I don't want them to die.
Okay.
Hit on 4s.
Falls to the stealth, yeah. See, it's helping at the stealth there. So you're not supercharging, so you're moving on.
Strength 7.
So freeze now. See, you should have supercharged. Heavy bolt pistols. On 4s, rerolling for oath, and then reading on 4s.
Just the 1.
Just 1. And I'll make that save for that one. Okay, so you killed a couple of geniuses in the shooting phase. So I've only got just 8 remaining now. And now it's time to do some charges. So which one would you like to start with?
I'll start with the assault incessors.
Start with the jumpy dudes. So they're going to need a 9. I don't think I made it more than a 9, so... that's not a 9. Are you going to CP that?
No.
No, you're saving that for potentially on the chapter.
Yes.
Okay.
So blade guard.
It's unfailable, but they get a 6. They're in. Right, Blade Guard have gone in like that. I can't do my Hypnotic Gaze for my Broodlord. You're not within engagement range of him, because he's further back there, you see, so I can't make it -1 to hit, which is a bit of a shame. But you had over moment anyway.
Yeah.
Blade Guard have selected their reroll 1s to save ability thing, in case I get to hit some of them back. Yeah. And your Blade Guard Ancient has told them all to hit better, giving everyone an extra attack. And because you're in the Assault Doctrine, he's got the Unobeyment. He gets an extra 2 strength and 2 attacks. And you've also spent a CP on the chapter for extra AP, which is irrelevant, but also Lance.
Yes.
And the entire unit has lethal hits because of Lieutenant. There's lots of buffs going on here, Paul. I've spent a CP on the Field of Painting. What's it called? Rapid Regeneration. Although, or do I do the... Yeah, no, I'll stick with rapid regeneration. I was thinking about doing Death Frenzy for potential fight on death on 4-ups, but I don't think they'd even be able to fight anyway because they're not even engagement range. So I'll stick with Feel No Pain, see if any of them survive. So you're starting with Titus, yeah, with his billion attacks because of one of them and Ancient and all the things.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to hit on 2s and rerolling because of Oath, and 6s will be lethal.
I'm greedy, so I'm just going to...
You're looking for more 6s.
Yes.
There's some more 6s. You've hit every time. And because of Lance, these are also going to wound on 2s.
That's good, isn't it?
That's many.
That's a hot dice, isn't it?
So that's 7. 7 wounds from a lieutenant. That's a bit insane. 5+ invulnerable saves or death. It's 2 damage each. Although I do feel no pains actually. So 5 lots of feel no painage. Right, first Gene Stealer has a wound left. Then he dies. So that's 1 dead. Next Gene Stealer survives absolutely fine. Next one takes a wound and then dies. I think it was the right option to go with the Feel No Pain Paul because he's only killed 2 Gene Stealers. But now you have a billion attacks from all the Blade Guard. You've got a mountain of dice ready.
Literally a mountain.
I'm glad you got big hands. So these are hit on 3s rerolling. And 6s will be lethal. And you're winning on 2s, so probably don't want to reroll, I think. Or are you thinking about rerolling, I think, anyway?
No, let's take them all.
You're going to reroll them all. You'll be super greedy.
No.
No?
No. So they're automatically wounded, aren't they?
They've already whacked wounded.
Yeah, so
You're going to reroll all of them.
these are all... Because I hit on every single one, didn't I?
There was a few 2s in there.
Oh, okay, I'll just reroll one more. I can't remember which one.
You got a lot more lethals, though. Dropped a few. But then these are then going to win on 2s because of Lance.
On 2s?
Yep. Oh, that's a lot of 1s. Maybe it was a good idea you re-rolled and looked for more lethals because that wasn't very good wounding.
That's what, 5,
12?
10, 12.
12 5-ups. I don't care about your extra AP. I'm Gene Stealers. 5-ups. Make a couple. Oh, actually, I've got 4-ups on the Broodlord. I have to do all that again separately because Broodlord's got a different save. So I've got 6 Broodlords, not Broodlords, Gene Stealers, which have 5-ups. And then I've got loads of Feel No Pains and things as well, you see. Oh, this is going to take ages. Right, they've saved. They've gone through. So let's take 3 more on the Broodlords. Broodlords, Gene Stealers. Why do I keep calling them Broodlords? And then, so many is that? 4, 5-ups, and then 5-up. Right. That many went through, and I've got Feel No Pains. Right. I keep forgetting you've got different vulnerable saves, and I've got Feel No Pains and all sorts going on. So 5 went through. Each one's 2 damage. He's wounded. Then he's dead. Killed a Gene Stealer. Next one. He's wounded. Now you've killed him. And then the last one. So you killed 3 Gene Stealers. Right. I'm glad I picked the Feel No Pain pool. That's what I'm saying. I made lots of 5-ups there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Lots of 5-ups.
An awful lot.
Yeah. So I've survived. So lucky you've picked your reroll ones to save him for everything. But your Ancient gets to whack me as well, doesn't he? He's got 6 attacks.
He's going to do one himself now.
I mean, he could do. What's his strength of his attack? Is it just 4? But with Lance, he'll be winning on 3, so which is nice. So he's going to hit on...
2s.
He hits on 2s. Okay. I mean, it's a big stick, right?
Yes.
No 6s. Did you want to fish for 6s? Yeah. You're going to fish. You like fishing for 6s. So you get 1, but then you miss 1. And then these are wound on 3s now, because of Lance. So that's 5. Okay.
Normal save.
Right. Yeah, I can take all these on Broodlords. Gene Stealers. Gene Stealers. So 3 go through, 3 5 Feel No Pains. Okay, I'm rolling lots of 5-ups, Paul. It's pretty disgusting.
It's not a fun day.
It's, yeah, yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah, we were just saying off camera, that was a disgusting amount of 5-ups, wasn't it, Paul?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just sat here crying.
5 up invulnerable saves and 5 up pains. As long as you roll 5 ups with Tyranids, you're doing quite well. So I've got a few left, and the Broodlord survived, which is crazy. I mean, the fact that Titus only killed 2 Gene Stealers with all his buffs and things was just insane.
Yeah.
I think that basically showed how the rest of the fight was going to go. But I'm going to fight back now with some Gene Stealers, and they will hit you on 2s. And I can reroll 1s because Gene Stealers. Oh my god, Paul! Look at all those 6s. That was a 6 before I knocked it over. These are all sustained, Paul. So I've actually hit you 5. Oh my god.
Many times.
I think the dice are telling a story here, Paul.
Yeah,
They're saying that Gene Stealers beat Bladeguard in combat. That's what they're saying. And they're strength 5 because of synapse. So freeze, and you're on an objective, so I can reroll the 1s. No devastating wounds though, but lots of 4 up invulnerable saves. 4, 8, 12, 14, Paul. Oh my god, I think that's more than what you did to me a minute ago. And you had loads of buffs and things. So 14 4-ups, and you can reroll 1s. There's a couple of 1s, which didn't help you whatsoever.
No.
But these are only 1 damage each. So how many have gone through?
4, 6, 7.
7. So 2 Bladeguard dead and 1 on 2 wounds. And then I've got the Broodlord. Yeah, this fight is not going the way I think either of us expected it to be honest.
No.
That was... If I maybe had the Broodlord and Gene Stealer left, maybe, but 3 Gene Stealers mincing 2 Bladeguard on the fight back is pretty good. And I've still got the Bladeguard? Broodlord. He's going to hit you on 2s, and he can reroll 1s, no 6s. And then he'll wound you on 3s, that's strength 7, and he's twin linked. Oh, do I reroll envelope for some devastatings? No, I think that'd be a bit greedy. I'll just say to you, 5 4-ups, 2 damage each.
Do you need to roll these in? Because
Well,
1 damage or how many damage?
2 damage. Yeah, so you do 3 at a time. So the first 3. You can reroll the 1, can't you? Right, so that's one. That Bladeguard dead, and the other one on a wound. So then 1 more 4-up on him, and he's fine. And then 1 more 4-up on him. He's fine. So the Broodlord in the end just killed dude. He is the sergeant, isn't he?
Yeah.
There you go.
Doesn't make a difference these days, does it?
Oh, he's got a better gun. Yeah, that's interesting, Paul, because I actually control that objective. I outnumber you. Because yours are only OC 1 each, right? Although the banner might do something.
Yeah, it does give you an extra OC.
Oh, poo.
So OC2, Bladeguard would be OC2.
Yeah, so you do actually control that then, I think. Yeah, just about. But God, that fight... That didn't go so well, did it?
No.
I think I made the right choice sticking with the Feel No Pain as opposed to the Fight on Death, because, yeah, that was brutal. That shouldn't have happened like that. But it's alright, you've got the jumpy dudes here.
They're going to come in and do it.
Because you said you weren't sure, you thought they were going to do it. These guys thought, nah, we'll come and help them.
Yeah.
They'll need it. Okay, all right. So at the end of the battle round, then you control 3, I control 3. So neither of us control more, but I control a tunnel and more tunnels.
Yeah.
So I get 15, and you get 5, and then we'll be back for Tyranid's turn 3. Okay, yeah, Tyranid's turn 3. At the end of the Ultramarines' turn 2, as mentioned, I got 15 primary, and the Ultramarines got 5, because I had the only tunnel that was on the board. Start of this battle round, the Apothecary over here found a tunnel after cleansing that objective.
Whilst he was crawling around in the floor, he found the hatch.
Yeah, he found the hatch while cleansing it and removing all the filth. He said, hang on, there's a door here.
He didn't go in it to hide or anything, he just found it.
Well, he's in Gravis armor, he's probably a bit big to fit down the tunnel, maybe. But yeah, so he's got a couple of experience points for cleansing, and he found a tunnel. So that's cool. There's a tunnel there. I passed a battle shot with the Gene Stealers because Broodlord Synapse is helpful, and they've fallen back and they've run over there. If they stayed in combat, you're going to hit them first. You're not going to whiff twice. There's no way I can keep making 5-ups. It was a bit filthy. So they ran off. Etskrin's come around the corner. He's now going to shoot at them. Victor the Lictor has run over here to jump on whatever comes after the Gene Stealers, basically. such as jumpy dudes, jumping on jumpy dudes. Termagants have come on from reserves here, away from Ulysses and Blade Guard. Wasn't quite able to get them onto the objective, but they have a reactive move. If something moves near them, they can just run onto the objective, and then all the primary scored at the end of your turn. So if you move near them and they run onto the objective, and they're OC2 each, and you don't kill them all, then you're giving up more points, basically. And not only that, they can shoot these guys. So I've got lots of shots going into these, hopefully getting rid of them. And then, what else is going on? Hive Guard stayed still, because heavy indirect fire sit on the home objective. It's a thing. Barb Gaunts moved slightly, essentially just getting the rest of them in the cover, in case he comes around the corner and deals with them. But he's got a choice now.
Yeah.
Does he shoot them, or does he shoot them? Because he can't shoot them, because they've advanced beyond the rock. Not that the rock, but this rock here. Basically keeping them safe, because at the end of the game I've got Swarm the Planet. I need lots of things all over the place, so I'm keeping things alive. And he's pretty unkillable, so I'll just ignore him for now. I've got things to deal with. So that's what I've done. So let's start shooting what's left of the Blade Guard unit with the Excrim. And after he's shot them, I'll get through hit rolls of 1 against them, which is nice, because it would affect all of them, which is cool. So D6 plus 3 from the Excrim for 7 shots. And he's going to hit on freeze, because he didn't get heavy. He moved, and I've hit every time. I've got 2 sustained hits, Paul. Ouch. Yeah. He's going to wound you on 2s. And I've rolled a... Wow, that's a lot of 1s. Well, I suppose dice average out, don't they, people say? So I guess that makes up for me hitting every time and getting some sustained hits. So just a 3. Starting with a 4-point vulnerable save on the Blade Guard. You have to do these one at a time because of things. So he's dead. And then what do you want the other 2 to go on? Lieutenant or Blade Guard?
Do it on the Blade Guard Ancient.
Okay, so it's AP3. He will be getting cover, so 5 up.
But he gets a 4-point ball anyway.
Oh, does he? He's got a 4-point ball. The Ancient guy. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? Alright, so a 4 up on him then. And another 4 up on him. So he takes 3 damage. How many wounds has he got?
4.
So he's got 1 left. I'll move that for you. There you go. That's good. So he's now killed I think that's the first unit my screen's actually killed. So I think the first game he killed some models, but didn't actually kill any units. He's actually got a kill. I can roll 1s to hit against these chaps now. He's got 1 wound left. I think it'd be rude for the Termagants not to try and finish him off and get the Termagants a kill point. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? And not only that, he's a character. So they'll get even more experience. They'll headhunt with some Termagants. Or do I want to shoot the Hive Guard and upgrade my Hive Guard? I could split a fire with the Hive Guard and kill 2 characters. That would be fun, wouldn't it? I want these Hive Guard leveled up. Let's measure ranges. Yes, the Hive Guard are in range of the Blade Guard Ancient, just about. So let's shoot him, because I can always shoot that character later. If my Hive Guard headhunt and kill all 3 of your characters, that'd be amazing. They'll be the most levelled up amazing Hive Guard since 8th edition. Let's shoot the Hive Guard into the Ancient. They're going to hit on 4s, reroll 1s because Excrin targeting thing, and 6s will be sustained. Lots of things going on. Basically, I can reroll those. Ooh. And then they miss. 2 sustained. There we go. And strength 5. So at least I'm winning him on 3s, whereas I'll be winning him on 5s, you see. But these are all full armour saves. It's an AP1 and it's in direct fire. So 7 free ups. He's got up wounds left. I think they might do it. Yes, he's very dead. I could have killed Lieutenant Titus with that dice rolling. But they've killed the Blade Guard Ancients. That's cool. Well done, Hive Guard. I'll make you great again. That's my campaign speech. I'm sticking with that. I'll bring him again. To the Barb Gaunts, I was thinking about shooting this chap. Has he got 2 wounds left? Tell you what, I'm going to shoot at him with the Barb Gaunts anyway. Because I don't think the Hive Guard can take 2 wounds off of him one shooting face. So the plan is to try and weaken him for the Hive Guard next turn. If they, by accident, kill him, then it's fine.
Then it's fine.
So let's do that. So 5d6 Barb Gaunt shots. Because you haven't killed any of them yet, and that's an okay number of shots. Barb Gaunts hitting the Apothecary on 4s. through my windows into your windows. Don't tell Microsoft. My jokes are getting worse, aren't they? 2 sustain though. Windows crashes all the time, you know. I wonder if the Apothecary's going to get a blue screen on his little digital read-up.
Maybe.
Does Space Marine still use Windows?
No.
Linux?
Well,
Apple, Mac?
Ultramarines do, because they need the Excel.
They need Excel spreadsheets. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Apple numbers doesn't do the trick. Moving on 5s. So you're a tough Gravis Marine. 2. Perfect. Just 2 free ups. Do not fail them both. However, if you do, it's fine.
I do.
He's got a wound left. Perfect. Okay, so the Hive Guard can finish him off next turn, can't they, Paul? No. That would be lovely.
For you.
Perfectly softened up. And he's really slow now as well, because he's been shot. So we can't really run away either.
Does that stay there for the rest of the game?
That's until my next shooting phase, yeah. It's great, isn't it? Every time they shoot something, -2 to move, advance, and charge. They're annoying. They're not particularly killy, but they're annoying. Termagants. I guess I'll shoot Lieutenant Titus in the butt with some flesh borers. That'll be a bit painful. Getting flesh borers in the butt. Oh, it's like having worms, but instead of coming out, they're going in. Yeah, let's light up Lieutenant Titus. Let's chuck some flesh-boring worms in his rear. They're going to hit on 4s. I can reroll 1s because Etzkrin spotted you. That's really good shooting. And I've got a sustained. I think it's fair to say, Paul, my dice have been quite good in this game.
They're always suspiciously good.
Suspiciously good, not always.
At least against me, they are.
Yeah, maybe. Freeze to wound. So it's around 5 flesh borers, which is nice. He's only got a 3-up save, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So that's 7 3-ups. Oh my god, do Termagants kill Lieutenant Titus? Surely not. Surely not. 1, 2. He's got 2 remaining. Oh. But he does now have a very, very itchy rear with those flesh borers.
You can get some special cream for that.
Get some special cream. See the Apothecary. It's just made him more angry though, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We have fun. I think that's my turn done though, Paul, to be honest. I've got no charges. That's all my shooting. Yeah, I think that's not a bad turn. Wiped out them, giving you some units to deal with. And all having a good time. All right, we'll move into Ultramarines turn 3 to see what they can do. All right, Ultramarines turn 3, command phase, movement phase. We've got CPs. You spent one of your 2 CP to insane brave your Apothecary.
Yes.
Because then he guarantees that you can hold that objective and hold a tunnel. Because if you fail the battle shock, I'll then get 10 more primary fold and more tunnels again.
Yeah.
So CP for VP. Titus and your jumpy dudes coming off the geniuses, which are your Oath of Moment target. So you want to try and finish them off. That'd be nice. Your Ballistus has shuffled backwards. The scouts have come to join him, and they're going to try and wipe out these Termagants because I've got lots of OC there near some objectives.
Yeah.
So you want to try and clear them out, and then you can start whittling away what's in your face, basically. So where would you like to start?
I start with the
Ballistus into the Termagants.
Yeah, so it's fragment. Fragments, so that's 2d6 shots.
Yeah, 2d6 plus 2 for blast. So 7 shots. You can spend a CP and reroll those 2d6 if you wanted to. No?
No.
So 7 shots, hitting on freeze for rolling because I'm not below half strength. So most of them hit. Strength 5, so winning on freeze. 4. 5-up saves. Because Termagants. You kill 3 of them. 3 Termagants dead. Splat. Which ones do I take? I don't know. Those ones. Stormbolters, a couple of shots for that.
It'd be only the 2 ones, it's not within 12 inches.
No, I don't think so, no. So you got a hit that you can reroll. So you got a hit. You can win on a 3. And it's twin linked. That's a 5-up save. No, with the Termagant. Okay. Then you got 2 las cannons to their butts, I guess. And you can reroll that. So he's going to kill on 2s. Oh, that's another 2 Termagants. Okay, so you're whittling away the Termagants like a good wood whittler.
What?
is Mr. Ballistus. So what are you going to shoot now?
So I use the scouts.
Scouts into the termagants.
Yep. So we've got what, one shotgun.
Shotgun. Yep, so shotguns into the termagants from the scouts. There's 2 of them are shotguns.
Oh, there's only one though. I think.
Oh yeah, I killed one of them earlier.
Hit on freeze.
Yeah. So they both hit. Strength for shotgun?
4.
So freeze to wound. Any AP?
No.
No, 5 ups. Killed another termagant. Alright, what else you got?
Heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter.
So, none. 4s, 6s are sustained.
Yeah. So you've hit every time because of the sustained. There we go. Wounding on freeze. So up wound. AP 1, so 6 up or death. Yep. And then you got bolt pistol from the sergeant or something?
Oh yeah, bolt pistol. So
which will hit. That's a wound. Then what's the other guy got? A sniper rifle. You're going to snipe a termagant. Alright. Well, it hits. Gets wounded. What's the AP of that?
-2.
Yep, he sniped a termagant. I've got 1 remaining. Is Lieutenant Titus going to turn around and just finish him off? Then Titus gets a kill then. It's almost like you planned it. Get him a kill.
So hit on 2s.
Yep. He's hit.
4s.
It wounds. AP of that?
1.
Brilliant. Titus is not having a good day, is he?
No.
Okay. Did you want to shoot some bolt pistols in that direction? Or are you quite happy leaving one termagant by himself?
I'll shoot the bolt pistols into that, and then I'll put the plasma pistols
into the gene sealers. Alright, so 3 heavy bolt pistols. Surely they can do the job. Finish them off. They've all hit. They'll wound on freeze. Right, I can't make 3 6-up saves, can I, Paul?
You better not.
Surely. No, I'll give it a go, but no, there you go. So they get a kill, you jumpy dudes. Okay, we'll make note of that. 2 plasma pistols. Are they going to supercharge into the gene sealers? Because
they've got 2
wounds, 2 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to do it? Okay. They are stealth though, so 4s but rerolling for oath. So they both hit. Going to win on 2s because you're supercharged. 2 5-up invulnerable saves. You killed up Gene Sealer. 2 hazardous checks. Oh no, they both died! I think these Gene Sealers are like a curse for you, Paul. Whatever you do, it just doesn't seem to work.
They both.
Right, Paul doesn't like losing both of them. He's going to spend his last command point to reroll one of those hazardous checks. The one with the sergeant. Yeah. Okay, the sergeant lives, right? You can put him back. Because he's got a power fist. You want him.
Yeah, I want him in there.
You want him in there. Okay. But now you haven't got your CP for the charge roll, you see. If you fail that charge now...
Yeah.
Okay. These geniuses, they're cursed. Whatever you throw at them doesn't work. And they just murder everything. Charges then, I guess, Paul. There's no more shooting to do, is there?
No.
Well, the apothecary could shoot the barb gaunts. He's got a gun. What's the range of his gun?
18.
He could probably shoot him. We did the apothecary shooting off camera. I made the save, so that didn't do much. You need a 5 with the jumpy dudes and a 3 with Titus. Which are you going to start with?
Titus.
Titus needs a 3. Here we go. He's just about in. Okay, and the jumpy dudes on a 5. They're in, they're fine. Okay, and then you can do 4 mortal wounds potentially on the charge. Right, so they've all moved in like that. 4 jumpy dudes in engagement range, 4 up mortal wounds. You do up mortal wound on the charge. Not even enough to kill a gene sealer. Right, start of the fight phase, Paul. The Broodlord is going to point at Lieutenant Titus and make him -1 to hit. Just because I don't like him. And also because the Broodlord's not in engagement range of the jumpy dudes because the gene sealers are in the way. And then I'll spend a CP. In fact, you know what, Paul? I've got 2 CP. I'm going to spend them both. One to give me a feel no pain. I want to give me fight on death. It won't be either or, it'll be both. Just because I can. What are you starting with though?
I should start with my assault intercessors, I think.
Yeah, starting with the assault intercessors. So my gene sealers and Broodlord are going to have a feel no pain for the whole phase. And I'll have fight on death against your assault intercessors. Alright? But only on a 4-up. I've got to roll a 4-up for it. So you're starting with them. Start with the chain swords. You're going to hit on freeze. Because I made Titus -1 to hit, not them.
So So this is my moment.
Yeah, they are the over-moment target, which is just as well, because that wasn't great.
That was awful.
Yeah. That's a bit better. Only missed a few. And they are strength 4, aren't they?
Yes.
Although, yeah, strength 4. Yeah. And then, so you're winning on 4s. So, what's that? 5? 5. Oh, okay. That's all right. 3 5-ups on the Gene Stealers. And then 2 more 5-ups on the Gene Stealers. Alright, and then feel no pain. No damage caused whatsoever, Paul. There's something wrong with these Gene Stealers. They don't want to die. You got a sergeant with a power fist who has 3 or 4 attacks.
3 attacks, I think.
Is it 3? Yeah, 3 attacks with a power fist, hitting on 3s. And re-rolling. Oh dear. And then winning on 2s though. 5 off invulnerable save. Right. There's something seriously wrong with these Gene Stealers. Right, okay. Well, Titus can now... I've wasted my fight on death CP, but you didn't kill any of them, so I don't mind either way. Titus now, but he is -1 to hit, so he's going to be hitting on 3s. And he's got an extra attack for one of them, not 2, because you're not in the Assault Doctrine, are you?
Just 1 extra,
yeah? It's 1 extra strength attack normally,
yeah.
2 extra strength attacks in Assault Doctrine.
So,
hit on 3s, re-rolling. And he doesn't get lethal hits anymore because he's no longer leading a unit. But he's hit every time. And his strength is now...
Strength 6.
Yeah, so 3s to wound. So 4. Okay.
That's -2.
Right. Gene Stealers. Another one on the Gene Stealers. Okay, so 2 have gone through on the Gene Stealers. I've got 1 more to do. So the Gene Stealer on 1 wound dies. Gene Stealer on 2 wounds dies. Okay, so he's killed the Gene Stealers. He's killed something. And I've got a 4-pin on the Broodlord, who takes 2 damage but feel no pain. He does take 2 damage. Ooh. Titus did better that turn than when you're in the Assault Doctrine with all the Blade Guard. Okay, so it's just the Broodlord left now on 4 wounds remaining. Right, Gene Stealer's dead. Broodlord is going to swipe that claw back through that window and rip Titus's face off. Or at least that's what he's going to try and do. He's going to hit on 2s. Can't reroll 1s because Gene Stealers are dead now. And no 6s for sustained. He's going to win on 3s. I've got Twin Links. No, oh, there we go. There's a devastating wound. That's 2 devastating wounds. How many wounds has he got left? 2. Oh, he's dead. Sorry, Titus. I've now headhunted and got 4 more XP for my Broodlord and another kill for my Broodlord. Brilliant. Okay, but you've at least you killed a couple of Gene Stealers. It took a lot, and you killed all the Termagants as well, which is annoying because I've got Swarmy whatever it is at the end of the game, so I'm going to have to start running around now. But okay, not a bad turn for the Ultramarines. And then in terms of points, you still have this one because it was sticky, so we both still have 3 objectives. So both get 5 points there, and we both have a tunnel, so we both get 5 points there. So it's 10 points each, which would now put it to 30 points to 20 points. So that's the scores on the doors as we go into turn 4. All right, turn is turn 2. After I killed Titus, I didn't consolidate into assault jumpy dudes, so my Broodlord was free to run around, but he's opted to stand still. Yeah, 30 points to 20. We mentioned that there wasn't any battle shock tests anyway. Broodlord's on 4 wounds. So yeah, it's been quite a simple turn for me, really, up till now, because I've done nothing of any significance. Apart from Victor the Lictor's jumped out here to charge them in a minute. And Zonefrix have moved around the corner to shoot him. Everything else has kind of stayed where it is. Everything is where it needs to be. We did find another tunnel at the start of the back round. It's over here. Which a couple of turns ago would have been brilliant. When there was Blade Guard here and all your characters here. Yes. But no, not such a good location now. No. So, interesting. Thing is, if I shoot and kill you with Excrem, then I'm not jumping on the objective. I will move the Broodlord onto the objective, because just in case I kill all your assault jumpy dudes with the Excrem, then I'll still got something on the objective. See? Tactics, that is. Tic-tacs. Right, so that's that. Let's start the shooting phase with the Excrem and shoot some jumpy dudes. You're thinking as though you want to use a CP on something.
Yeah, now you've moved in, it doesn't really matter. I was going to think.
I'll squad tactics away from them.
Yeah, but now he's there.
He's going to go there.
Not going to do nothing.
Yeah. Did you want to armor contempt or anything, or are you just giving up on them at this stage?
Yeah, because your high guard are going to shoot the scouts, aren't they?
Potentially, yeah. Assuming the zone throats killed the apothecary.
Which they were. Yeah, they're not really going to do much there.
Yeah, even if they survive the Exocrin, it's still a Lictor and a Broodlord jumping on them.
Exactly.
Yeah, not worth it. Right. And he stays still, so he's going to get heavy, the Exocrin, this time. So D6 plus 3 shots for 6 shots. Okay, and he's going to hit on 2s now, with 6s exploding. So I've hit you many times. But I did this last time and then rolled like 5 1s.
Yeah, you won't do
so, I mean, I could do the same again. I haven't, but I could have done. That's 8 at AP3, Paul. There is no cover in the way. That is 8 6-up saves or dead jumpy dudes. Oh dear.
Nope.
Yeah, they're all dead. The Exocrin kills another unit. Well done, Exocrin. That was good. That was lovely. Yeah, the assault intercessors jump back are now just a pile of plasmatic goo on the floor for me to feast on, basically. But at least they didn't die from Overwatch this time. Meanwhile, over here, shoot some brains into an apothecary. Sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? I'll start with a Psychic Scream, because that's always fun, from the Neuro Tyrant. Or do I want to start with the Zone Thropes first? Try and level up the Zone Thropes. Let's shoot the Zone Thropes first. Let's shoot 2 las cannons at him.
As if they're not good enough as it is.
No, they're not. They're going to hit on 2s. I've missed 1. Yeah, it's going to wound on a 2. It's wounded. It's AP3, but you are in a ruin. So that is a 5-up save or death. Fine. Psychic Scream it is then from the Neurotyrant. For only 4 hits. Which will wound on 5s. This is AP1, ignore cover, 2 damage. So 3 4-ups or death. Finally, he's fallen. The annoying apothecary finally falls. Okay, so I've got a kill there with the Neurotyrant, kill with the Exocrin. Let's shoot some hard guard at some scouts. 4, 8, 12. Did you want to armor contempt them or anything so they get 3-ups instead of 4-ups?
Yeah, contempt them.
Yeah. I assume that's what you were saving it for. Because it helped them last time. So he's going to hit on 4s. 6s will be sustained. And I've rolled a bucket load of 6s again, Paul. I'm rolling lots of 6s today. It's a bit filthy.
A little bit.
I'm also rolling lots of 1s though as well, so it balances out, right? 3's to wound. These are going to be many 3-up saves now. 5, 8. 8 3-ups. But they're only 1 damage each. So I need you to fail all of them to kill the unit. I've just wounded a guy. Okay, well, armor contempt helped. And then, yeah, that's the end of my turn, Paul. I think that was pretty effective. Alright, Ultramarines turn 4. I've been a bit mean. I unleashed the Shadow in the Warp. And the scouts were battle shot. So your Dreadnoughts had to move forward onto an objective. Because then you're only going to hold... I mean, you're holding... This one's sticky anyway, to be fair. But you're only holding 2 now to my 4. So I'll be getting lots and lots of points this turn. But Ballista's Dreadnought, Zone Thropes, surely that's too good to not do.
Try,
Are they going to be there for moment target as well? Because they may as well do.
Yeah, I mean...
Because there's nothing else for you to shoot at.
Yeah, it doesn't really make...
He gets rerolls against them anyway. No, I'm just thinking in terms of if you want Overwatch in my turn, you'll get the rerolls.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyway, you're going to kill some Zone Thropes. There's not much else going on.
So, freeze.
Last cannon's hit. I'm going to win on 2s. Got a wound. Do you want to CP the other one?
Yeah.
2 wounds. Just tempt you with a CP. There you go. 4-ups. Oh. Crack rockets.
There's 2 shots in it, so freeze.
And re-rolling. Oh dear, just a 1 hit. She'll wound on a 2 though. Like that. 4-up. I'll CP that. I've got loads of CP. Oh no! D6. 3, you kill 1. And then you got your Storm Bolter, 2 shots. And 5s. 5 but twin linked. 2 more 4s. Okay, so you put one down to a wound. I probably should have done if you want to pain on them as well. But never mind. Never mind. Because I did have 2 CP. Cool. Okay, that's the end of your turn, isn't it? There's literally nothing else going on. You've hidden the scouts.
Yeah, that's kind of see them, can't they?
Shot and kill his own throat. Well, you might get a few shots off of the scouts actually. Let's measure up. Yeah, the heavy bolt is the only thing in line of sight and range, so shoot heavy bolt right at them, I guess. So 4s, but rewind for oath. Oh, don't need to. Look at that.
Oh, that's just, I don't know. I thought there was a 6 in there.
There's a 5.
6, 25.
4s to wound.
4.
2 4-ups. 2 damage each. Oh, I'm fine. Okay, cool. So now it's in the Ultramarines.
Yes.
You get 5 points for a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
You get 5 points for holding at least one objective. You've got 2, and then I get 20 points, Paul, because I hold more objectives and more with tunnels. Because there's a tunnel there.
Yeah. You can pay me for that.
Yeah. Yeah, so we worked out the points. It's 50 points to 30. It's a long way back for the Ultramarines, but we will continue because of experience and points and surviving and battle scars and things to see what happens. I'm not really doing much in my turn 5. Victor Litz ran back on that objective. I found a tunnel there where the Hive Guard are. They've been guarding it all along, the Hive Guard, and they're like, oh yeah, there's a door there. So Barb Launcher and Synapse, they're not now. Excrins ran onto there as well. I'm going to shoot the Dreadnought. So I'm holding lots of objectives for points and things, and also I'm spreading out for Swarm the Planet. So I outnumber you in different quarters. The only one where I won't be outnumbering you is this one, because you've got Scouts and Dreadnought. I've only got 1 unit. So I really need to try and kill that Dreadnought, which is a long shot with his Mastercrafted armour and cover, and you've got a CP for Armour of Contempt. Mm-hmm. I need to roll lots of 1s. But if I whittle away those Scouts as well with a Hive Guard, you never know. If you roll lots of 1s, I might just pull it off. But I don't think I'm going to get any XP for my units being in that quarter. But the other ones, Broodal will get some XP, Literal or Excrine will get some XP, and then the Hive Guard or the Barb Gaunts will get some XP. So that's fine. So I'm going to start the shooting phase with the Excrine shooting your Ballistas. Armour of Contempt, of course you are. Because with cover and Mastercrafted armour and Armour of Contempt, all my shots which are AP free still getting 2-up saves from. It's filthy. Brilliant. It's almost as filthy as your Aggressor's combo earlier, and your Blade Guard one, although that bounced.
Yeah, that can do nothing.
Honour Virulent, Honour the Chapter, and Blade Guard Ancient extra attacks, and Oath of everything. And just it bounced against Jinxes. D6 plus 3 from the Excrine. 9 shots. At least I'm getting a good number of shots. But I did move. I'm hitting on 3s. And I won't be getting any sustained because he's not infantry. He's a Dreadnought. But strength... strength 10 Excrines now? Or strength 9? I think they went up to strength 9, so I'm running on 5s. Although I've just rolled 4 6s, Paul. Ouch. But they're 2-up saves. But if you roll lots of 1s, 3 damage each, and you've got 8 wounds, you could do it. Okay, so that's 3 damage more. So you've got 5 wounds left now. Okay. The dream is alive. Right. Barbara Gaunts. 5d6 shots. They're not going to do much, but you never know. Right, Barbara Gaunts, many shots into the blisters, hitting on 3s because they stay still and they got heavy, and rerolling 1s because Excrine. There are no 1s, and sadly, the 6s mean nothing because you're not infantry. But I've hit many times, but now I need 6s again because you're a tough old nut. But there is up wound, 1 2-up save. Oh, lovely. That's 1 more wound. What are you on now? 4. Cool. Perfectly softened up for a las cannon. We should hit on 2s. And it'll wound on that. AP 3, but because of all your things, it's still a 2-up save. Oh, curses. Psychic Scream for 2d6. Also hits for 8. 1 more. Strength 5, so 6s. Needs an AP 1 and ignore cover. So I ignore the cover, but it's still 2-up saves because of your other things going on. So 2 2-ups, 2 damage each. No, you're fine. At least it did a bit of damage to your unkillable dreadnought. Hive guard into the scouts. Okay. 4s, 6s are sustained. Ooh, that's some 6s. 5 6s, in fact. So actually, I've hit you every time.
Tasty.
That's good, isn't it? I'm winning on 3s. And these will actually be 4-up saves this time because you didn't do armor contempt.
No.
So 6, 10. 10 4-ups. See if I can finally kill some of these tactical brilliant scouts. Yep, I can kill some. So that's 2.5, and one of them was wounded. So I've killed 3. There's one left. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But that is the end of my turn, Paul. There is nothing more I can do. So let's see what you can do against such reckless hate.
Not much.
Right, Ultramarines turn 5. Pass both your battle shot tests, which was key, because that means the scout could go here and do your cleansing infestation thing to get your scouts some XP. Because you did that one earlier with the intercessors, and you did that one with the apothecary.
Yes.
And then the ballistus is just going to try and shoot the zone throat and the neuroturret. Maybe if you're really lucky, you get monstrous targets and get him some XP.
Let's hope so.
And then that'll be that. So what's he starting with?
I'm going to start with the missile launcher.
Okay, cool.
I'm not using my last cannons to kill a 1 wound.
Well, you could use a storm bolter.
Oh, I could do. That's good.
You could use the storm.
I keep forgetting about the storm bolter.
Oh no! Don't forget about his nipples. So they're the overmovement targets. So you can hit all 3s and re-roll. I'll be spending a CP on giving them a feel no pain as well, obviously.
Okay. Strength 4.
So 5s to wound, but 28. So nothing from the storm bolters. Okay. 2 cracked rockets. Re-rolling. Both hit. Winning on 2s. Both wound. Okay. 4 invulnerable saves. Make 1 fail one. I'll spend a CP to reroll that one. It still goes through. So D6 damage. I do have a feel no pain. 3. So I roll 3 5-ups and keep him alive. That'd be funny, wouldn't it?
No, but you probably will.
Oh, that's really cocked, Paul. I've got to reroll that, Paul. That's really cocked. No. So you finally killed the Zoanthropes. And then you got 2 last cannon shots into the Neurotyrant, which both hit. And we'll win on 2s. Because it was at the same time as the Zoanthropes. And then invulnerable saves again. They both go through. So 2d6 plus 2. For what's that? 10 damage. Thank God for the feel no pain. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I think he's got like 8 wounds or something. I think he's okay based on that roll. He's only lost 3. God.
Wow.
The feel no pains in this game have been a bit filthy, haven't they, Paul?
I'm not happy with this.
No. But at least he killed the Zoanthropes. So he gets another kill tally at least.
Well, yeah, but still.
But he didn't kill a monster. So you picked monstrous targets and you only killed 1 monster all game.
Yeah.
It's almost like I decided to hide my monsters on purpose. Yeah, see, the hive mind knows all. So he gets another kill tally. We've all learnt that I can roll 5-ups. And then at the end of this battle round, I'd run away with the points. I mean, I've won. But he's dead, so I don't outnumber you in this quarter, and honoured the scouts in that quarter. So I outnumber you in that one, and that one. So I get some XP for things for swarming the planet. So we'll do all the admin and stuff in a moment. But that is the end of Attack of the Bugs, episode 2.
Yeah.
It's another win for the Tyranids. So it's 2-0 in the first trilogy. So do the Ultramarines get a bit of a comeback in the final one before we then move into the second trilogy of the trilogies? But yes, well, thanks for the game, Paul.
Oh, thank you very much.
How was that for you?
Painful.
Do you enjoy my ability of rolling 5-ups?
I don't think anyone would enjoy that apart from you.
No. Feel no pains are hilarious. And when you combine them with invulnerable saves, they're just doubly hilarious. Your aggressors did really well today.
Not really. They did 100% better than last time.
Well, yes.
But that's about it. And then.
Well, they got the Screamer Killer down to like 1 or 2 wounds by themselves.
Well, yeah. But
and
I would have liked.
And then they got an Excrin to the face, and half of them died.
Yeah, they just fell for your bait. You baited him out.
I did, yes. I had a massive think about that. And you fell for the bait. Blitz just survived again. He's even more unkillable. I think he'll probably survive every game at this rate. I need to get a T-Fex at some point. Brood launching, so there's still having really good fun. But yeah, interesting. And I'm going to make Hive Guard great again. And on that note, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you all in episode 3. What was episode 3 called?
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Ultramarines. Revenge of the Smurfs. I think you need some revenge because you're 2-0 down at the moment.
Yeah, attacking.
Yeah. So we'll see you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching.